back for our next section of the 450cc Sport Quad here. Just trying to stop the oil leaks on this thing. When the customer first brought it in, the engine seemed to be leaking oil from pretty much every gasket surface, every orifice, and anything it had. And you can see a little bit of that, the fact the oil was low. Go back and top it off, but as it ran, even though it didn't want to idle, it was like it was just leaching from the pores of the aluminum. And it turns out the oil return line on top of the motor and the crankcase ventilation tubing were disconnected. In fact, the crankcase ventilation was just completely gone. So I have one of those on order, but I wanted to see, it had the carburetor apart, as you saw in the previous video. Put it back together, and I just wanted to see how this thing was going to run. Is it going to start? Is it going to idle? Supposedly it's got some sort of a big bore kit in it. It's supposedly going to need jets, and I have bigger jets to put in it. But until I see it idle, get it warmed up, know the engine's going to be healthy, and check it for all the other oil leaks, there's really no reason to go forward until I have that. So here we've thrown the gas tank back on it, put the fuel line back on the carb, and thrown the seat as far as I physically can. See if we can get this thing fired up today. Clicky noises. There we go. And you know, it really, for no more than we've done to it, it fired right up and smoked to beat the band from all the oil that had leaked all over the engine. But as it turns out, I was able to take just some spray cleaner and compressed air and clean all the oil off, and really the only oil leak I seemed to have at that point ended up being the valve cover on this side of the machine where the camera is, and I'm just trying to get all the gas and oil from everything out from underneath it. But that and the bolt and the crush washer for the timing chain tensioner was just completely missing. So yet another case of the previous owner had done something, and that something left this current owner in kind of a bad way. You can see I had the hose off for the crankcase there, but gonna be a good old machine. We've got authorization to go ahead and move forward to some of these repairs, and I'll get those filmed for you. And thanks for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.